A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position. But
It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Martinez. Dybala. Now it's Mbappe. France are looking to break at pace. Garnacho. McAllister. Now it's to Paul.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Fernandez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernandez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tagliafico, he's going for goal! France are looking to go forward now. Barcola, nicely weighted ball, that is good alertness. Now it's Martinez. Koundé gets over and intercepts. More and more pressure on the ball here. Chouameni, and it's Doué. Barcola has it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Dybala. And the pass is intercepted.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Garnacho. That pass isn't the best. Fernandez. Now it's Dybala. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And here's Dybala. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take. That is great defending, so alert. Dembele. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, good spread. Koundé makes the interception. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. No, that's been intercepted. That's a shade optimistic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. This looks promising. And that is a little undercooked. And here's the Paul. And here's Garnacho. And it's been hooked away. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. Chance, surely! and he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more...
Chance for a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's where it came from. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Hernandez. Chouameni. Upamecano. Koundé. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Barcola. Can he finish? And for sure, that was not one of his best.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7. Número 18.
So the action resumes.
Número 11.
Argentina come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Número 19.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played down the flank. Oh, that's clever. He's picked his way through. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. This might... He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Alvarez. Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's destined for the flank. No way through there. Argentina, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's found the way through. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Backward it goes, picked out brilliantly.
La cantidad de
Squeeze it
espectadores
through.
de este partido fue de
And here's Alvarez, and the
60.333.
shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Koundé. Not the most convincing of passes. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tries to play it through. Doué. That pass has been well intercepted. Saliba cuts it out. Dembele. Floated through. And he's got away from it. Tries a shot! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Elise. A probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Palacios. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Elise. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Doué. Now it's Barcola. That has not gone well. McAllister. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's come to nothing. Saliba. Upamecano. And it's Doué. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Alvarez. Doué. Now Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Hernandez has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that. Dembele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And beyond the defence. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That looks a cracking ball. Romero spots it and intercepts. And it's Molina. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Now it's Alvarez. And he's quick to return it. And here's Garnacho. Oh, he's having a go! And he's stuck it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Número 49.
Argentina get their goal. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Things already rolling. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Fernandez. Maradona. It's played through for him. De Paul. He's being urged to shoot.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Maradona. No, it's come to nothing. And he can thump it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Maradona. Batistuta. Fernandez. That has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Tagliafico. Tries to play it through. Garnacho receives it in a wide position. Not the most accurate pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. McAllister.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Great vision. Now it's Garnacho. He's got away. Delivers with whip. Rooney claims it without any fuss. Well, played right into his path. Messi! Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Batistuta. De Paul. Garnacho. Tagliafico. That has not gone well. Argentina are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Fernandez. And that has put paid to that. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Martinez. Garnacho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Takes a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Delivered low. De Paul. And Garnacho. Nicely weighted ball.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Plays it in low. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Fernandez. Now it's Alvarez. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Well, they've got it again. Caught offside that time. And it's half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Que el personal de seguridad de cada sección se presente inmediatamente en la sala de personal.
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's been played through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. Alex Molina. Messi. And they're quick to get it back. That's been cut out, well played. De Paul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is a great pick out. And he thumps it clear. And here's Batistuta, played out to the left flank. And that's a throw-in. No outsmarting him this time.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Chance! And he's straight offside. Fernandez.
and again, they're pressing effectively. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Alvarez.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
Alvarez,
partido
unable
fue
to
de
make it happen for all his good
60.333.
intentions. Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Maradona deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Foyt makes the interception. Pinches it off him. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And it's Batistuta. And he's got... And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio en Argentina. Número
Corner
19.
number 2 then.
Número 8. Número 9.
Alvarez!
Messi. Entra.
Oh, not the best of
número
headers.
11. Número 25. Número 18. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Molina. Martinez. Well, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Alvarez plays it short. Somewhat off target. Chance for a shot! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is the time you need that pace.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Well read, nice interception. Molina. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's being shifted off it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Argentina are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now it's Martinez. Palacios gets over and intercepts. And it's been played through. Oh, that was vital.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Paul.
Se agregarán 3 minutos
It's
al tiempo
Batistuta.
reglamentario.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Knocks it into space. Will play through for the wide man. Well read, and the danger is averted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Lo Celso, and he's managed to get free. McAllister, and time is up. Argentina have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Señoras y señores,